It's your boy King Ed the Great coming at y'all with another video. Be sure to subscribe and hit the like button for me. And I want to talk about Benny the Butcher's new album titled The Burden of Proof, and why I feel that this album here is this era's Reasonable Doubt. You could tell that he studied Jay-Z's blueprint in creating this album, from the soulful vibe, from the way he crafted his wordplay, from the vivid pictures that he painted with the tales of hustling and the fly lingo that he would mix with it. You could tell that he studied Jay-Z's blueprint on creating his album, or he was a heavy influence. This dude even brought back Pain in the Ass. You remember the crazy Cuban dude that used to be on those Rockefeller albums from 96 to 98? He brought him back on the album. And man, this whole album just flows so fluidly. Like, you could tell he really took his time and energy to really make this joint bang out. Check out songs like One Way Flight. I could picture Scarface on that joint. Thank God I Made It. Trade It All. Legend. Man, I'm going to tell you, man, I was telling y'all this earlier this year, that Benny the Butcher was going to be a problem. And this album here is further proof that this guy here, he's a star in the making. He's a star in the making just by not only how he crafted this album, but he was able to mix substance with a lot of his rap. Because Jay did that masterfully on Reasonable Doubt. Like, even in the midst of the hustling, you got a lot of gems in the mix. And the way Benny would say a lot of these lines, it sounded fly. Especially when he would say stuff like, I hung with the hustlers, guys who sell hundreds of bags. They front you with so many onions when they come with a jag. The life of niggas who live it, the price for niggas who did it. Hoes fall in love when you look like a nigga who get it. I know how it feel when they don't treat you like you did it different. Cause they dick ride a trend just like them niggas you mimic. I was young in the prison phases. How you know you really gangster? Jail cells while I learned decision making. 50 grand in the refrigerator, living killers waiting. Plastic on the floor like we renovating. Man, he was painting so many crazy pictures. And another thing is, Hit Boy is on point. You know, the only complaint that I have about this album is I wish Hit Boy was able to get a Nas verse on that joint for Benny. Think about a Nas Escobar style verse on one of these songs with Benny. That would have been magic right there. Or he probably would have got him AZ. But Burden of Proof, man, if you ain't heard that album, you are missing out on some classic hip-hop right here. These Griselda boys are literally carrying the torch. And I don't want to hear nothing about hip-hop being dead, because 2020 has been a great year for the culture. And one thing I like about Griselda is that they bring the mainstream acts to their table, and they got to bring their A game. Just like with Lil Wayne and Big Sean, they brought their A game here. So, let me know what you guys think. To me, this album here is this era's Reasonable Doubt. It may not have the catchy singles like Jay did, like Ain't No Nigga or Feeling It, but it's on its way. It's up there. So, subscribe, hit the like button, holla at me.